Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing another, what other people call bubble, but I call blackberry. It's going to be another blackberry sweater. I finished the other one that I was doing. I'm showing. This is the lemon and white one. And this is a 22-inch. But it would actually fit a 24-inch, but it's not the length of a 24-inch because this pattern seems to come out a little bit wider than the original pattern that I took the number of stitches off is this one here. That one there, I used the stitches for the back, to work out the back and the front, and I worked out the front shaping myself from that, and slightly different. The only thing that's the same is the back. But I did have to, I've got a different number of stitches on, maybe a couple more stitches more than the pattern said, because I was working on my own things, but I think I'm going to have to reduce the stitches because this pattern here was knit in King Cole. The beaches, this was a Panama. I knit it in the Panama and it was very fine. The wool seemed more like 4-ply to me, so it came out a smaller size. So I think I'm going to have to do some more of these. I'm going to have to work out the sizes for the ordinary double knitting. I've got quite a bit of this King Cole wool actually. I think it was Kate, the last homely house, she sent me some. But I also bought a lot myself when I first started doing these because I had intentions of doing a lot more. Just haven't had time to get round to them. I might get round to some now. But it is knits up like 4-ply. It's a lot finer than double knitting. And this is double knitting. This is Peyton's. Put that pattern down. This one is Peyton's. I did the yellows and Peyton's, and the white is Peyton's. Most of it is Peyton's. It's the white is made with bits of yarn I've had left. I think there was some Peyton's that were different dyes, but you kind of tell the difference. I've just done the whole lot with that. But I think I'm going to have to work the pattern out to probably a few less stitches for. It does feel quite chunky as well. It's going to be quite warm for the winter. But this one's going on to my Etsy shop. I'm probably going to be putting some up very soon because I have another 4 little things, and one of the bags that I made is going up. The other bag, I've just been to the post office today because Kathleen, one of my subscribers, has bought it. So if you're watching, Kathleen, it's on its way to you. I posted it today. Had a walk over to the post office and I went out the house. Not sure, I wasn't going to drive over. I never do drive over if that's all I'm doing. If I'm just going out to the post office, it's a 15-minute walk, a slow walk there and 15 minutes back again. Well, it's exercise and it's fresh air, isn't it? But if I'm going anywhere else, like shopping, you know, to get food shopping or anything, I'll usually go in the car. But when I looked out the window today, there were spots of rain. So I wasn't sure. I thought I'll put my, it's not a heavy, like, winter coat, you know, it's got a lining, but it's got a hood on. So I thought I'll put that coat on. You know, the sweat was pouring off me because I had my cardigan on as well. I think I should have left my cardigan off. I didn't realise, you know, when you don't go outside of the house, you don't realise how warm it is. I haven't opened my windows today, but I think I'm going to open them now to let some fresh air into the house because my house actually feels damp. I think it's with all this rain we've been having and that, and my windows in the bedroom are always open anyway, but it feels damp in that room as well. I don't know whether it's because of the rain it's making that room feel damp, but I think I'm going to have to shut the windows, put the heating on for a couple of hours to take some of the dampness out of my house. But anyway, I'm doing another one of these bubble ones and I've just started it. I'm onto the drop down the stitch, 2, 3, 4, pick up the 5th stitch down below and knit them all together. And then another 1, 2, 3. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, and I'm using this is some James C. Brett Baby Marble double knit. I'm doing a 24-inch with this one. This one, I wasn't sure how much was in it, but I weighed it afterwards and there was 157 grams altogether in it, so I should get a 24-inch out of this one without much trouble, because that one actually does measure 24. It's going to be more, it'll fit a little stout 24-inch child. Maybe it's a little bit shorter than normal, because the side length is only 9 inches. I do 10 inches on a 24. So anyway, I'm going to put that down because I've got other knitting to sort out. Put that ball down. And I've got a little bit of mine. I do my own knitting of a night time, so I'm coming on with the, this is the side of the cardigan when I get a bit more of it done. I don't know how far up I am actually. I've never measured it. It's not there yet, but I think it's got to go to about 15 inches. This is 10 inches that, so I've gotten a little bit of that done, which I only do that of a night time. I'm keeping, whenever I start orders or anything like that, I'm still going to be keeping the night time for my own knitting, and I'll be just doing orders and things for my shop and that during the day. So I'll put that down. So that's a little bit of that done, and I was doing a little bit of this one. Up the cable needle, put the cable needle into there so I don't lose it. This is a little brown one I had started quite a while ago actually, but I only knit this at certain times because it's hard for my eyes being a dark colour. So that's the back, and I've got so far, I'm up to putting the pocket in there's a pocket in this one, and I'm up to where I've got to take the stitches off for the pocket and add the piece on. But I'm going to do a tutorial on my other channel, Sheila's Just Knitting, and show how I put the pocket in, because I have shown how to put pockets in things on this channel, but I don't think I've done one on that channel, so I'll probably wait until I'm going to put the pocket in on this one, and I'll put it into the in my other channel. And I did the pocket. This one has cables. It's got 2 cables up the front, and the pocket's going to be in the middle where one of the cable is. And when I had to do this piece, the piece for the pocket lining, it had to do the cables down the thing. Well, I thought, it's not going to be seen. It's underneath like that. You won't see it. So I do what I want to do. So I've just knitted ordinary plain. There you can see there. Just ordinary plain where the cable would go, which is all you need. You don't need to put cable on the inside of a pocket lining. That's what I've done for that bit anyway. But I'm seeing, I walked to the post office and the sweat was pouring off me. Didn't realise how warm it actually was. So I needed a little bit of rest when I came back to sit down to get out, to get over it. So I'm just doing a little bit of this while I'm sitting here. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes these stitches, when you drop them down, sometimes one stitch sticks to the one above that you've just pulled down, and it's hard to separate them. You have to push the needle through to to separate them. But I would probably be doing some more bags. The bags where to keep your odd balls of wool in. I have got quite a few bits of Aran and that I want to use up and that. I'll see how it goes on. I'm going to put those other things on my Etsy shop, so I'll put the bag on there as well and see how it goes. And I might knit a few baby blankets as well. I have done one, I have a pattern for a baby blanket that I made myself. So I might do 1 or 2 baby blankets as well, and just to break up the monotony of doing whole little cardigans and sweaters and things. I like to do something different, but I'll knit the it's a baby blanket pattern I've got. It's my own pattern. It's a knitted one. I'll knit it, but I could do some crochet ones as well. But I've noticed something when I put anything up with crochet on my channel, I don't seem to get as many views. And I think it's maybe because I think people seem to prefer the knitting from me. So I'll probably not be putting very much crochet up, because I don't see, like I said, I don't seem to be getting the views for it. As I think a lot of people that subscribe to me, even ones that don't comment and all that, I think they're probably already people that do crochet and they just want to know knitting, and I think that's maybe what it is. Because I got probably only about half the number of views that I know on the crochet that I've just put up than what I normally get on the knitting. And it shows in my revenue, because those days when I just had the crochet up, if there's not many people watch, they're not going to be watching the adverts or clicking on the adverts or anything like that, so I don't get as much revenue from ones like that. So I think I'll probably be sticking to my knitting. Maybe it's just a bit crochet now and again. 2, 3, 4. So I'm counting the 4 stitches because I have to drop 4 stitches down. You can see them there like that, and then pick that one up underneath there, and then knit all those stitches together. It does take a little bit longer to do these sort of things. It's only 1 row in 6 that you actually do that, but it's the length of time it takes you to go across that row, because it's a little bit slower than where I normally knit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pick it up. But I do like doing these little ones like this. And I think this baby pebble or something, they call it baby pebble. I don't know where I put that ball. Oh, there it is. It's baby pebble. No, marble. Baby marble. I think it was Emma that sent that to me. Sometimes I'm not sure, you know, I can't remember. I should write down who I get everything off, because Sandra has sent me a lot of that sort of stuff as well, you know, and sometimes I'm not sure I've got the right person. I think it was Emma that sent this one. 3, 4, pick that stitch up. So that's my little bit for today. I'll catch you all another time and let you see what else I'm doing. So thumbs up and subscribe. Bye for now.